See, there are words that carry the weight of history, words that reopen old wounds. Recently, I've been saying the phrase, Nigerians must go, trending online, coming from Ghana. And for anyone who knows our shared history, it sends a chill down your spine. It's the painful echo of Ghana must go from decade ago. It feels like we are all trapped in a cycle, and frankly, it's heartbreaking. As a Nigerian and as an Igbo woman and as a student of our continent, I believe that we cannot break this cycle with anger. We have to break it with understanding and with some hard truths. So today, let's have a real family conversation. First, to my Ghanaian brothers and sisters, I have watched the videos, I have read the comments. I need you to know that I hear you. The recent video from a particular Ghanaian YouTuber, there are different YouTubers, did not just scream, get out. It raised specific points about the rule of law, about the fear of a state within a state, and about actions that seem to challenge your national sovereignty. And on that, you have every right to be concerned. Every nation does. Let's be honest with ourselves. If a foreign group in Nigeria began installing their own chiefs with their own jurisdiction, we Nigerians would also be asking serious questions. Your sovereignty is not a small matter, and your concerns about it are very valid. Acknowledging that is the only honest place to start. But this is where the conversations gets more complex. The valid concerns of some are being twisted into a blanket statement. You get things like Nigerians are the problem. Landlords refuse to rent to Nigerians. The perception is that Nigerians are arrogant, criminals, and difficult. And I understand why it feels that way. This is the most important point I want to make today. It's a point about math, not emotions. Let's call it the fallacy of perception. See, Ghana has a population of about 34 million people. Nigeria has about 200 million people. Let's say for the sake of argument that 1% of any population consists of bad actors, people who are loud, dishonest, or cause trouble. 1% of Ghana population is 340,000 people, but 1% of Nigerian population is 2 million people. So even if we have the same percentage of good and bad people, the sheer number of problematic individuals coming from Nigeria will always seem disproportionately larger. You're more likely to encounter a Nigerian causing trouble than a Togolese or Ivorian simply because there are vastly more of us. But this is a statistical illusion. The person that you are stereotyping is me. It's my sister. It's the millions of hardworking, law-abiding Nigerians who just want to earn a living, mind their own business, and build a life. We're not the headlines. And just as I have friends who have been unfortunately duped by people from other countries in business deals, I know that no country has a monopoly on bad behavior. It's a human problem. So when we say Nigerians are like this, which of the 200 million are we talking about? We must stop this generalization. It is intellectually lazy and morally wrong. So what's the path forward? First, to the Igbo leadership in Ghana, we must operate with wisdom. Your goal should be integration, not insulation. Build businesses that employ Ghanaians. Create cultural centers that are open to everybody to share our beautiful heritage, not to create an exclusive enclave. Let your legacy be the one of building bridges, not walls. Second, to my fellow Nigerians everywhere, we are ambassadors, every single one of us. Our nation's reputation is in our hands. Let's conduct ourselves with the integrity, dignity, respect, and home training that we are known for. Let's give our neighbor no reason to doubt our character. And third, to the authorities and the people of Ghana, please enforce your laws. If an individual breaks the law, hold that individual accountable. But I urge you to resist the temptation of collective punishments. See the fallacy of perception for what it is. Do not let the action of a few hundred or even a few thousand justify the mistreatment of millions of innocent people who see Ghana as a second home. We are more than our squabbles now. The future of West Africa, the success of ECOWAS depends on our ability to see each other clearly with all our flaws and all our strengths. Let's get out of this toxic cycle and start building the future our children deserve together.